The guardian angel of the Banlands is the angel that was captured during the second assault on the Banlands. It is currently being used for pureblood harvesting for the foreseeable future. Discovered during the first expedition into the Banlands in 2006, the Guardian became the first major hurdle stopping Urbanshade from exploring the New World. Upon entering, the expedition force was ambushed by the Guardian. Even with the use of void-tipped bullets, the small arms provided to the expeditionees were not enough to cause any notable harm to the Guardian, which merely dismissed the onslaught through actions recognized as mimicking human sighing and shrugging. After expending a large amount of resources with little to no result, it decided that best course of action to prevent further waste of resources and to prevent potential casualties was to perform a tactical retreat back to Earth through the portal. During the retreat, Expeditionary Rivers was mercilessly crushed by the Guardian. He has so far been the only casualty within the Banlands. After the loss, Urbanshade prepared to retaliate, citing Rivers' death as one of the reasons why. To prepare, in order to construct for Heaven Purker class self-propelled tanks referred to the Heaven Purker document for further information was put in. Upon completion of the order, a second assault was launched against the Guardian. Unfortunately, the Legion underestimated the strength of the Holy Flesh. The Guardian was lured into an open area by a group of combatants, who were preparing for the Guardian to strike first. The artillery proceeded to fire a single shot, which completely decimated the lower torso of the creature, incapacitating it instantly. As of the writing of this file, the Almighty is yet to replace the Guardian. Without it, the Banlands has devolved into chaos, with most residents having abandoned their duties as Heaven currently no longer has authority over them. The former Guardian, now a barely conscious upper torso, was transported back to Earth through a portal for containment and study. Through rigorous trials, it was discovered that those who gorged on the blood of the Guardian will be henceforth referred to as pureblood were not sent to the ocean of souls upon death. It is theorized that the blood of the angels has such a concentration of purity that it cleanses any and all committed past sins from the soul. It is unknown if pureblood affects sins committed post-consumption. Further testing is required to understand if it truly cleanses the soul or if it simply forgives, as Urbanshade is currently unable to receive direct answers from Heaven. While it is merely an assumption, measures involving pureblood have been established to prevent ex-Urbanshade employees from being unfairly sent to the Banlands upon death. At the moment, the Guardian is attached to a pump which regularly drains it of blood for the sake of retiring Urbanshade employees. During its few episodes of consciousness, it hurls obscenities in its native holy tongue at the employees who are responsible for maintenance. When it was noted that the angel had been alive for surprising long despite the constant drainage of blood, a biopsy as well as a carotid ultrasound was conducted, which led to the discovery that additional blood continuously manifests from the heart of the Guardian. It is theorized that angels do not have such a strong capacity for regeneration, and that the constant manifestation is instead divine intervention from the Almighty to keep their subject alive. Any residing Urbanshade employees are to be provided a cup of pure blood to ensure that they are not sent to the Banlands for simply carrying out orders that were not theirs to decide. We thank them for their service. As of 2012, excess pureblood is being anonymously sold to churches and other religious establishments, being branded as pure holy water. Of course, actual ingredients, acquisition of said ingredients, or the properties of the liquid are not disclosed on the packaging. The Guardian posed absolutely no threat. Every act of hostility was an order issued directly from Mr. Shade for his personal interest of exploring and potentially exploiting the Banlands. In the first encounter, the angel attempted to peacefully coax the invading forces back through the portal without physical contact. When troops continued to march through the portal, the Guardian began to gently nudge them back into the portal. The death of Expeditionary Rivers was purely accidental, as he was crushed under the foot of the Guardian after it tripped and stumbled. The Guardian was obviously remorseful of its action. During the second assault in 2008, the Guardian attempted to communicate to the remaining forces to show them the grave for Rivers that it had constructed. The Guardian was then struck down over this grave and then transported back to Earth. It is of utmost importance that the illusion of the Guardian being a dangerous enemy is upheld to lower-ranked Urbanshade employees. If the knowledge that we are exploiting a creation of the Almighty without reason spreads to those who do not feel as much loyalty to Urbanshade, they may either resign out of moral concern, or defect in an attempt to free the Guardian. Lower-rank employees at Urbanshade may not understand that progress comes with a cost, and that the exploitation of the Almighty's angel is one of them.